Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, just look at me. Look, I'm dying here. The blizzard's singing my last rites under the gate, and I'm howling along. I'm done for. I'm finished. That lout in the dirty cap, the cook from the Standard Diet Canteen for employees of the National Economic Council, he splashed boiling water over me and scalded me all down my left side. What a bastard! And him a proletarian, too. Oh, God Almighty, how that hurts! That boiling water's eaten right through to the bone. And now I'm left here howling away. But what good's howling going to do? Wasn't getting in his way, was I? Not going to eat the entire National Economic Council into ruin if I have a rummage in the rubbish tip, am I? Rotten, stingy swine! Just take a look at that fat, ugly mug of his sometime. Wider across than it is long, a real brazen-faced thief. Ah, people! It was midday when that lousy cook flung boiling water over me, and it's already dark now. Must be about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, going by the smell of onions from the Preobrazhensky Brigade fire station. The firemen have some kind of porridge for supper, you know that. But anyway, that's the last thing you'd really want, like mushrooms. Though some dogs I know from Preobrazhensky were telling me that the dish of the day people eat in the bar restaurant on the Glina Lane is mushroom in piquant sauce for 3 rubles 75 kopecks a serving. But that's an acquired taste for specialists. Might as well go licking a galoche. I can't bear this pain in my side. I can already see the way my career's headed, all right. There'll be open sores tomorrow, and the question is, how am I going to cure them? In the summer you can make a dash up to Sokolniki Park. There's a special kind of grass up there, really good, and apart from that you can get a free bellyful of sausage ends. The citizens dump a lot of greasy paper, that's good for a lick. And if it wasn't for that old bag up there in the circle in the moonlight singing Sweet Aida and making you feel miserable as sin, everything would be just grand. But now, in winter, where can you go? Had a few kicks up the backside, have you? You have. Caught a few bricks across the ribs, have you? You've seen plenty of that. I've been through it all, I can accept my lot, and if I'm crying now, it's not just from the physical pain and the cold, but because my spirit is dying. My dog's spirit is dying. Just look at my body, broken and battered now. People have abused it pretty badly, all right. The worst thing, though, is the way he lashed that boiling water over me, and it worked its way under the fur, so now I've got nothing left to protect my left side. As likely as not, I'll end up with pneumonia, and if I do, citizens, then I'll starve to death. What you're supposed to do with pneumonia is lie under the stairs in the front entrance. But while there's dogs lying around doing nothing, who's going to take my place running around the rubbish bins looking for food? I'll get a chill in my lung, I'll go crawling on my belly, I'll get weak, and any old-time specialist will be able to finish me off with a stick. And then the yard keepers with their badges will grab me by the legs and chuck me in their cart. Of all the proletarians, the lousiest shits are the yard keepers, the dregs of humanity, the lowest of the low. You get all sorts of cooks. Take the Lake Vlas from Preobrazhensky, for instance. The number of dogs' lives he saved. Because when you're sick, the most important thing is to grab a bite. And the old-timers say Vlas would fling you a bone and there'd be more than 1/8 of a pound of meat on it. God rest his soul. He was a genuine character. Manor house chef to the Counts Tolstoy. Not from your Standard Diet Council. The things they do to decent food there at the Standard Diet are beyond a poor dog's comprehension. The villains use stinking salt beef for the cabbage soup, and those poor devils know nothing about it. They just come running, lap it up, gobble it down. One little typist, on 9th grade, she gets 45 rubles. Well, okay, her lover might give her a pair of fil-de-purse stockings, but then the humiliation she has to put up with on account of that fil-de-purse. He doesn't give it to her any normal kind of way. He makes her take his love the French way. Bastards, those French, if you want to know my opinion. Although they certainly know how to eat well, and everything with red wine, too. Yes. So this little typist comes running in, after all. You can't go eating at the bar on 45 rubles. She hasn't even got enough for the cinema, and the cinema's a woman's only consolation in life. She shudders and screws up her face, but she gulps it down.